As Dean of Student Services, I am taking this opportunity to welcome you to TNCC and commend you on your choice. The purpose of this videotape is to try and give you a brief overview in the next 20 or 30 minutes of the various offices in Student Services and how they can effectively be used by you during your tenure at TNCC. The various offices and functions are Admissions and Records, Financial Aid and Veterans Affairs, Counseling. Representatives of each office will be telling you how to make the most of these services and how they can best serve you. Now, without further ado, let's start to hear from each of them. The first will be Dr. Howard Taylor, who is our coordinator of counseling services.
Thank you, Dr. Barrett. My purpose today is to provide a brief overview of the Counseling Center and the services that it provides. These services are important to you throughout your academic career at Thomas Nelson Community College. Your exposure to the Counseling Center thus far has probably been in two areas. First, your initial academic advising in the Counseling Center after you applied to the college, and second, the instruction you received during your General 100 orientation class. These are but two of the several functions of the Counseling Center. I would like to briefly discuss them and other services available with you today, but let me first describe to you how the Counseling Center is generally organized. The Counseling Center is located in a suite of offices in room 201 in Griffin Hall and is composed of three major units. First, the Counseling Center proper, located in room 201. This area provides the major counseling and information services for the college. Secondly, the Career Planning and Placement Office, located in room 209. This office provides career counseling, employment counseling, and job vacancy information. Finally, the Career Resource and Assessment Center. This office is also located in room 209 and houses a vast array of occupational, educational, and labor market data. To assist in the management of this data, an Apple II microprocessor is available for student use. These three offices comprise the Counseling Center at Thomas Nelson Community College. Let's now look at the services they provide that are available to you. The first major area is academic advising. All new students are seen by one of the 8 professional counselors to review academic coursework and to assist in initial course selection. Also discussed are curriculum choice, sequence of courses, and academic assessment for correct placement into coursework. After the first quarter, a faculty advisor will be assigned from your curriculum to provide the advising service in the future. Unless you are a formally declared self-advising student, you must have an advisor's signature to register. Counselors continue to be assigned to you for support while you are attending Thomas Nelson Community College, but your faculty advisor becomes your primary academic advisor after the first quarter. Your counselor, however, can be extremely helpful in providing information on transfer and articulation agreements with senior colleges, transfer information to other colleges, and assisting you with changing your curriculum should that become necessary. Another area is personal counseling. Attendance at college often causes strain and pressure on students because of 3 different roles they are in. First, the student role. Second, the family role. And third, the role as an employee if you are working. Education takes time away from family and work. It may cause pressure to succeed and to adjust the major roles you have. Counselors have professional training to deal with adjustments one must make to maintain reasonable mental and emotional well-being. Moreover, the problem does not need to be educational related, but may be any personal concern that you have. Should a counselor be unable to assist you, proper referral will be made with your permission. A third major area is career counseling. This service area provides assistance in making major life decisions and determining the directions you wish to take with your life. Lifestyles, values, skills, and self-direction are stressed. Often external events cause major disruptions in your personal direction, and professional assistance is available to sort out and readjust career goals. In career counseling, the individual is the principal focus of attention because ultimately it is the individual who makes the decision. Another area is employment counseling. A large number of students seek employment while in college to assist in paying for their education. Likewise, upon graduation, students want to apply their knowledge gained to upgrade or change their employment status, or to seek the labor force full-time. Employment counseling deals with job-seeking skills, the who, what, when, and how of seeking employment in a positive manner. Another major area is employment vacancy information. The Counseling Center maintains as much information as it is able to obtain on current job vacancies in the area. This includes full-time, part-time, and seasonal work and covers both the governmental and the business industry employer areas. It is important to note that we cannot and do not operate as a typical employment agency in that we cannot secure or place you in a job. Rather, an extensive effort is made in the Career Planning Office to assist you in determining and realizing career and educational choices and intelligently implementing these career and educational plans. Another major area is educational and transfer information. The counselors at Thomas Nelson Community College maintain comprehensive information on state and local four-year colleges and universities. There have been several specific articulation agreements signed with local colleges which allow direct transfer without loss of credit. This is particularly true with Christopher Newport College. Copies of the individual articulation agreements are available in the Counseling Center, as are reference copies of the transfer guides for the various colleges in Virginia. Finally, there are several other services that the Counseling Center offers. They are briefly tutoring assistance if you are experiencing academic problems, peer counseling if you feel the need to talk student to student, assessment testing for academic placement and career interest analysis, and counseling and information services for students, foreign-born students, military personnel, and women returning to school or work. The Counseling Center and its staff is available to assist you in whatever way we can. The center is open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Appointments are generally required, although a counselor is available for information on a walk-in basis. Academic advising requires an appointment. Appointments may be made by calling 825-2827. That's 825-2827. Thank you for the opportunity to share this information on the Counseling Center services at Thomas Nelson Community College with you. Please stop by and visit us and use the services that are available to you. Thank you.
The next person that will chat with you will be Mr. Sid Hollowell, who is our coordinator of financial aid and Veterans Affairs.
Thank you, Dr. Barrett. I am the coordinator of the Financial Aid and Veteran Affairs Office. The Financial Aid and Veteran Affairs Office is located in room 223 Wythe Hall. This is between the Learning Resources Center and the Gators. Our office is open from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Fridays. There are two telephone numbers you need to remember. If you are calling concerning financial aid, please call 825-2848. If you're calling concerning your VA benefits, please call 825-2909. The financial aid section of the office assist students in finding needed financial aid. Most of the funds that are available to our students come from either the United States Department of Education or the Commonwealth of Virginia. To attain help from these sources, you must apply using the correct application and by the preferred application deadline date. Have a demonstrated financial need as determined by the rules of the agency providing the funds. Meet all other requirements of the agency providing the funds and Thomas Nelson Community College. Be making satisfactory progress towards your degree or certificate as defined by Thomas Nelson Community College for financial aid recipients. We encourage all students who believe they need financial aid to apply for the aid. For further information, please read our financial aid handbook that was available at your orientation class. Additional information or applications for the various programs may be attained by coming by the Financial Aid Veteran Affairs Office. The Veteran Affairs section of the office assists veterans or veteran dependents in receiving their educational benefits. It might be helpful to you to understand what we do and what we do not do concerning your benefits. We gather information from you, the Admissions and Records Office, Business Office, and others concerning your educational goals, enrollment status, and other information required by the Veterans Administration. Replace this information on the forms required by the Veterans Administration and send it to them. We do not determine your eligibility for veterans benefits, the amounts of benefits, or overpayments, or do we have the authority to make exceptions to Veterans Administration regulations. The most frequent question asked by students receiving veterans benefits is, what can I do to make sure my benefits checks come on time? The answer is nothing you can do or not do will guarantee that every check will be on time, but there are several things you can do or not do that will greatly reduce the chances of a check being late. They are, if you change your address, come into our office as soon as possible and change the address with the Veterans Administration. If you have a change in the number of dependents, notify us and complete the proper paperwork as soon as possible. Register for your classes each quarter during early registration and pay your tuition. Do not repeat classes that you have successfully completed. Do not withdraw from classes unless absolutely necessary. Do not register for classes that are not required in your curriculum. And finally, respond to all correspondence from the Veterans Administration or the college as soon as possible. Students with further questions should read the Veterans Handbook or come by the office. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hollowell. The next individual that will chat with you is Ms. Judy McMillan, who is our coordinator of admissions and records.
Hello. Chances are you've already been in the Admissions and Records Office to apply to the college and register for this and other courses. You know that our locations are rooms 205, 206, and 208 Griffin Hall. But since our working relationship will continue as long as you are a Thomas Nelson student, I'd like to provide you with a brief overview of the services available to you in the Admissions and Records Office. We are responsible for performing specific functions in support of your academic objectives. In other words, our mission is to help you. We do that by planning and conducting quarterly registration and by reporting and maintaining records on your academic progress. We also admitted you to the college when you made application for admissions. Those are our primary functions. I'll discuss some others in a moment. Our department is divided into two parts: the admissions office in room 208 and the records office right next door in room 206. You may wish to come into the admissions office in the future to request a transfer evaluation of your previous college work. There is no fee for this service. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the transfer evaluation process. It offers you the opportunity to receive advanced standing towards your degree at Thomas Nelson by earning credit for classes you've successfully completed at other institutions of higher learning. Only credits are transferred and not grades. You must have received a grade of C or better in order for the credits to be transferred, and remember that only official transcripts will be accepted. You may also receive advanced standing for learning acquired through non-college experiences. Some examples are from the college-level examination program known as CLEP, from qualifying military service schools, or in-service training you receive through your place of employment, to mention only a few. The transfer evaluation is actually conducted by your division chairman. Results of the evaluation will be posted on your Thomas Nelson permanent record, provided you have been in attendance for at least 1 quarter and are officially enrolled in the curriculum towards which your work was evaluated. After the evaluation is completed, you will receive a letter from me informing you of the results. Please allow at least 3 to 5 weeks from the time we receive your transcripts for this process to be completed. If for any reason you interrupt your enrollment at the college for more than 4 quarters, you will need to reapply by completing a form in the admissions office. Finally, the admissions office is the location where you must report to make application for graduation. We encourage you to apply early, preferably at the beginning of your second to last quarter at the college. Graduation application due dates are posted in the Bulletin of Information each quarter. Graduation may seem like a long way off to you now, but this is an excellent time to begin developing some habits, like maintaining a close relationship with your advisor. He or she will help you select those courses which will apply to your program of study and count towards your graduation. Remember that a GPA of 2.0 is required in order to graduate. The admissions office is open from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday. The records office, on the other hand, is located in room 206. It has the same office hours. Its functions include quarterly registration and schedule adjustment, also enrollment certifications and issuing Thomas Nelson transcripts. In addition, we collect and distribute student grade reports and update your record when you notify us of a change of address or a change of name. We are the campus record keepers, in effect, and responsible for maintaining continuous information on your work at Thomas Nelson. The staff strives to be both accurate and prompt in updating and maintaining your record. We need your help in keeping the record straight. If at any time you see an error in any of your student information, please bring it to our attention. Your academic efforts at the college will be meaningless unless they become an accurate matter of record. Your permanent record is the document used to maintain a list of your coursework at Thomas Nelson. It is copied and stamped with the official seal of the college when you request that a transcript be issued. A fee of $1 is charged for each transcript. Please allow 3 working days for your request to be processed. You may personally examine your permanent record by showing a pictured ID at the records office counter. If at any time you question a final grade you receive in one of your courses, we encourage you to contact your instructor first. Only instructors can change a grade, and there is a statute of limitations, in other words, a time limit, on grade changes. Finally, I'd like to make a few comments about registration. Each quarter we conduct early, regular, and late registration opportunities. We encourage you to register early. In this way, you'll get the best course selection. Those of us who plan the registration process are always looking for ways to make it more efficient. For that reason, our procedures are subject to change, and it would be in your best interest to read the registration information in the Bulletin of Information each quarter. In making schedule adjustments, or drop ads as we call them, remember two important deadlines. These occur quarterly. The first one is called the refund deadline. It always corresponds with the last day for ad drop, and it falls on the 10th calendar day of each quarter. If you drop a class or all of your classes prior to the refund deadline, you'll have all of your tuition refunded. However, absolutely no refunds are given after the deadline. The second important date to mark on your calendar each quarter is the last day to drop a class with a grade of W. This deadline always falls at the end of the 6th week of the quarter. If you drop a class after that date, you will receive a grade of F. The exception to that is if you can document mitigating circumstances such as a family emergency. So again, remember those dates, the refund deadline and the last day to drop a class for a grade of W. Also, be sure you thoroughly understand each of your instructor's grading policies, especially where course withdrawals and class attendance policies are concerned. I hope you now have a better understanding of the functions of the Admissions and Records Office. There's more, but those are the highlights. Please remember what I said in the beginning. We are here to serve you. Our phone numbers are the Admissions Office 825-2845 and the Records Office 825-2842. Like the college, I try to maintain an open door policy. I encourage you to make an appointment or drop by my office if you have a question, comment, or a problem regarding any of the administrative issues I covered during the last few minutes. My office is located in room 205, and my phone number is 825-2800. I wish you growth and happiness during your enrollment at Thomas Nelson, and once again, welcome to the college.
Now that you have heard from the various services in the Division of Student Services, I sincerely hope that you will feel free to take advantage of them as the specific need arises. May I extend my personal invitation on behalf of Student Services to have you drop in my office to ask any questions at any time. You may have to wait for an appointment. However, I assure you we can work it into your schedule and my schedule, and I can tell you more about what we have to offer. Again, welcome, and we wish you all the very best of success during your stay with us. Thank you.